All right, next question we have X and Y. I think this one quite simple. What is X? You see, this is a thing that is pulled off here. It was supposed to be on the wall and it got pulled off. Remember? That's what happened in plasmolysis. So this piece of stuff here, it is still your plasma membrane. Okay, this is still your plasma membrane. What about Y? You see, remember, whenever you see a white big stuff, a big white stuff, it is always 嚟過啦，嗬，大白都是嚟過。And again, of course, in this case, it's a bit small because this is plasmolysis. Cool. Then again, what happened to the cell? This is actually quite simple. Again, this is a standard question for osmosis. The 30% sugar solution is too much. It is hypertonic. It is hypertonic to the cell set of plant cell. Okay, it is hypertonic. So it's something no, water will diffuse out. Okay, same thing. Water will diffuse out of cell by osmosis. By osmosis. Okay, then you can talk about the word turgid, flaccid. You can talk about the process being plasmolysis. But I think over here, because they give you a diagram, I think you should try to appreciate the diagram. I would say try to give a bit of answer lah for the diagram. So I would say focus on the diagram for a bit. For the diagram wise, you see that, for example, plasma membrane pull away. Right, that's one thing. You see that plasma membrane pull away. You also can see that what else? The vacuole and cytoplasm, they just get smaller. So they shrink. So you see, those are some common answer. Okay, that's it. Okay. Again, if you need to pause it yourself, I will move on a bit fast because this is meant to be intensive. Right, next one. So we have kimchi, and then you see, cut it, marinate it, rinse it a few times and dry it, and then marinate again. So which step is important? Which step is important to make sure it is storable for a long time? Let's go back again. To make it storable for a long time, remember, you must add a lot of whatever lah, salt or sugar or vinegar. So what has happened here? I believe this is happening here. Salt. See that? They use a salt here. Even kimchi, they also use salt. They don't just use kimchi. They don't just use kimchi paste. They also use salt. So that is quite important because indeed, when you put salt, what happens? It will be hypertonic. It will draw out all the water. So again, the answer should be step 2. Step 2, because that is salt solution would be hypertonic to the cell set of the kimchi. I mean, to be fair, sorry, it's supposed to be cabbage. Okay, fine, cabbage. Cell set of the cabbage. Okay, cell set of the cabbage. So with that, when it's hypertonic, you can make sure something water diffuse out of cabbage. Okay, now don't forget to write the word by osmosis. Must be written by osmosis. Must be written. Okay. And finally, how do you usually relate it back to being preservation, being storing for a long time? This is always due to the microorganism. This is the key. This is due to the microorganism. They die. They are whatever lah, lose water, dehydrated, whatever it is. Make sure they die. Make sure they are affected. And in that case, they would then be gone. So you can store it for a long time. Okay, that's how you apply your preservation inside this kind of situation. Okay, so just remember, if you want to do preservation, either salt or sugar or vinegar, you can't run away from this. Either salt or sugar or vinegar, standard answer. Okay, cool. That's it. Thank you very much.